Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley tells prison abuser he's snitching on all of them. Todd Chrisley is spilling all the tea since he was released from prison, and recently he talked about getting revenge on his prison abusers, including snitching on all of them. So what did Todd have to say recently, and what kind of dirt does he have? Chrisley knows best. Todd Chrisley has been telling all since prison release. Chrisley knows best. Fans have been keeping up with all of the recent updates from Todd and Julie Chrisley, especially since the pardon from President Donald Trump that saw them released from prison. Since being on the outside, Todd and Julie have been spilling all the tea on their time behind bars, and fans of theirs are eager for all of the details that they have to share. Many fans of the pair did not even think they would get out in the way that they did. So there is a lot of buzz surrounding Todd and everything he has been saying regarding his time behind bars and more. Todd Chrisley threatens to snitch on prison abusers. While reflecting on his time behind bars in a recent podcast episode, Todd Chrisley did not hold back. He was candid about what he experienced and did not pull any punches. Todd talked about his notebook that he kept with him in prison. When he was leaving prison, he was asked what the notebook contained, and he said, "All the notes I'm gonna use to tell on y'all when I get out." The way that Todd Chrisley tells it, there has been a lot of abuse from case managers on his fellow inmates. He made a promise to them on his way out that he would not leave these men behind or forget about them. He even called out the counselors for not doing what they're supposed to be doing and more. Todd Chrisley appears to have a fire under him since his prison exit, which will only make fans wonder even more about what kind of information he has in his notebook. One way or another, this is going to be a situation to watch. Chrisley knows best. Fans react to Todd Chrisley's powerful message. With this recent message from Todd Chrisley calling out all the things he saw while behind bars, a lot of Chrisley knows best fans have a lot to say about him spilling all of this tea. Todd Chrisley has never exactly been one to play by prison rules, especially the unspoken code of silence that governs life behind bars. But now, in a shocking twist, the former reality TV star has drawn a line in the sand, and the entire prison is buzzing. According to insiders, Chrisley recently confronted one of his so-called prison abusers and dropped a bombshell. He's done being silent, and he's snitching on everyone. The move came after months of relentless mental warfare and targeted intimidation inside FPC Pensacola, where Chrisley is serving a 12-year sentence for bank fraud and tax evasion. While the Chrisley family has projected calm and positivity to the outside world, sources say Todd has been struggling in silence and finally snapped. The final straw. According to a source close to a fellow inmate, the tipping point came during a late-night encounter in the laundry room. Chrisley, already tense from weeks of whispered threats and passive-aggressive sabotage, think missing commissary items and mysteriously lost mail, was ambushed again, this time in what insiders call a psychological game of dominance. One of the inmates, a real prison shot caller, cornered Todd and basically told him he'd better keep his mouth shut about what he's seen, or things would get complicated, the source revealed. That's when Todd lost it. He didn't scream, he didn't cry, he just looked him dead in the eye and said, "I'm not scared of you anymore. I'm telling everything, on everyone." Witnesses say the prison bully was stunned into silence. He thought Todd was bluffing, the insider added, but you could tell by the way Todd said it, he meant it. Inside the breakdown, sources say Chrisley has spent the last several weeks documenting incidents of abuse, favoritism among guards, smuggled contraband, and even a suspected inmate-run gambling ring. A prison counselor allegedly tipped off administration weeks ago that Chrisley was mentally checked out and possibly considering drastic action. He started making notes, staying away from trouble spots, Quietly gathering info, a fellow inmate told a prison newsletter contributor. He wasn't looking to burn bridges, but I think he realized no one was coming to rescue him. So he started preparing to rescue himself. But not everyone believes this is bravery, it's survival. Todd's not doing this out of righteousness, one skeptic inmate wrote in a letter that was reportedly intercepted. He knows the walls are closing in. It's him or us, power shift. Once the news spread across cell blocks that Chrisley planned to talk, the atmosphere shifted instantly. Inmates who once mocked the former reality star's designer shoes and gelled hair now eyed him warily, unsure if they were named in his mental dossier. The fallout has been swift and dramatic. Several high-profile inmates reportedly transferred to other sections voluntarily. 2 guards were placed on leave. One inmate in solitary confinement has allegedly blamed Chrisley directly for their punishment, though that has not been confirmed. Meanwhile, Chrisley's days suddenly became peaceful. He used to dread meals because someone would accidentally dump their tray near him or slide a nasty note onto his bench, another inmate shared. Now, nobody even looks at him. It's like he's toxic. Even inmates who once bullied him are said to be walking on eggshells. He flipped the hierarchy. It's wild, the insider added. And the craziest part is, he's doing it all by staying dead silent now. That's what makes it scary. You don't know what he knows, or who he's told. The family's reaction. Word has already filtered back to the Chrisley family, who are said to be divided over Todd's decision. Savannah Chrisley, who's been her father's most vocal supporter on the outside, allegedly supports his move and sees it as a fight for justice. But Chase, insiders say, is worried his dad's plan could backfire spectacularly. Todd's not built for retaliation, one family friend explained. He's trying to play a dangerous game with people who have nothing to lose. This could blow up fast. Julie Chrisley, currently serving her own sentence in Kentucky, is believed to be unaware of the full extent of her husband's plan. But rumors are swirling that the Bureau of Prisons may consider moving Todd to a new facility entirely, depending on the threat level. Snitch or survivor? The prison community is now grappling with the question, is Todd Chrisley a tattletale or a man finally taking back control? Some inmates whisper that Chrisley is trying to secure an early release by cooperating with authorities. Others believe he's setting up a lawsuit for post-prison revenge. And then there are those who think this is Todd's final stand, a refusal to break under pressure. No one really knows his endgame, one prison source admitted. But we all know this, he ain't playing scared anymore. The fallout continues. As of this week, Chrisley has reportedly met with prison investigators twice and has been seen escorted by senior-level staff, an unusual privilege that only fuels speculation. Rumors also suggest that surveillance footage from several prison wings is being reviewed, including the infamous laundry room encounter. It's unclear how much longer Chrisley will remain at FPC Pensacola. But one thing is certain, Todd Chrisley is no longer the meek, well-dressed inmate trying to survive in silence. He's made his move, and now everyone else is left to wonder what secrets he's about to unleash. He said he's snitching on everyone, one source repeated grimly. And if even half of what he knows is true, this place is about to blow sky high.